Now, We31 Sports with Nolan Knight.
A spot in the state championship. That's what was on the line tonight across the state as the high school football state semifinals got underway. At Fife, it was an all-North Alabama showdown as Fife and Pisgah squared off. A spot in the 2A title game on the line between Pisgah and Fife. The Red Devils trying to play for the title for the second straight season. The Eagles eyeing their second shot ever. Early on, Fife played the hits, letting Logan Anderson do some damage. He takes the direct snap through traffic and into the end zone for a Red Devils score. It's 8-zip after the conversion, and that was the halftime score. But the second half was a different story. After the Eagles held them out of the end zone on the first red zone trip, the Devils responded with the strike from Ryder Gibson, going up 16-0. But the lead wouldn't last long as Pisgah finally got rolling with this catch and run from Legion McCreary, setting the Eagles up at the 1. McCreary would punch it in to cut the deficit to 8. But Logan Anderson was a man on a mission tonight. And after missing the state title game with an injury last year, he made sure to secure his spot this year with an angry run stretching in for 6. The Red Devils punched their ticket to Tuscaloosa, keeping their 2A title dreams alive with a 32-14 win.
Overjoyed to be going, and playing Tuscaloosa and having a chance. You don't have a chance if you're not in it. So, I'm just proud that these guys are getting to go since Logan got hurt last year. He's going to get to go play. And we'll see how it turns out.
And the Class 3A state semifinal matchup for just the third time ever. Geraldine and Madison Academy faced off. Winner booked a trip to Tuscaloosa. We'll pick up the action in the fourth quarter. Game tied at 28. Carlos Mann crosses the goal line, breaking the tie. Bulldogs up 7 on the Mustangs' next drive. Jacob Poldiak takes the snap, fires, and finds Jackson Reese for the big-time catch. And when the Mustangs needed points, it was the senior, Ken Cherry, on the carry. He had a monster night and would take this one all the way into the end zone. Mustangs on top, 36-35. Geraldine, though, would answer again. Jackson Colvin connects with Owen Walling on the pitch and catch. Bulldogs now in the lead late, 43-36. But every time Geraldine took the lead, the Mustangs answered. Joshua Williams takes this carry into the end zone. Mustangs missed out on the 2-point conversion. They trailed by 1, 43-42. But they get the ball back, season on the line, so they give it to their all-star running back, Ken Cherry. Gives them the lead, 48-43, with under a minute left. And so it all comes down to one play. Last chance for the Bulldogs. 5 seconds left. Colvin drops back, but he can't get the Hail Mary off. It's the Mustangs that get the sack and seal their victory, punching their ticket to Tuscaloosa, winning this one in a thriller, 48-43.
This team has a lot of heart. That's why I love them so much. They just will not quit. We made so many plays tonight. We gave up a lot too. Hats off to Geraldine, but we found a way, so we're moving on, and just really, really proud of our guys. Had a lot of sickness this week. We've overcome a ton. We got to do it one more time, though.
In the Class 4A state semifinal, Louis LeBlanc and his Westminster Christian Wildcats were trying to advance to a state championship for the first time in school history, but an early fumble by Brandon Mush would put their backs against the wall, and Cherokee County would capitalize. Hand off to DeSante Diamond. He walks in for the score, 7-0, and early mistakes were detrimental to the Wildcats. This time on a punt, it's a high snap that dooms Westminster. And again, the Warriors capitalize. Jacob Corneo in for the score, 15-0 ball game in a blink of an eye. Star quarterback Brandon Mush, he had a hard time getting anything going in the biggest game of his career. Cherokee County never took their foot off the gas tonight. Carson Tittle back to pass, lets one fly. Ben Frampton on the receiving end of that one. Another score. Cherokee County comes to Huntsville and ends the Wildcats season, taking this one 50-6. But a big congrats to Westminster Christian on a season to remember. And early on in this one, the Guntersville Wildcats were taking on Ramsey in the 5A state semifinal, and the Rams proved that they came to play. Quarterback Cameron Keenan dialing up the deep ball. He connects with the junior. Tramel Washington makes his first grab of the night, and it's good for the Ramsey score, 7-0 game. Then later, Rams on the 4th and 8. At midfield, Ronnie Jackson rolls the dice, goes for it, and the gamble pays off. Kenyon once again finds Washington on the long ball. Another Ramsey touchdown in Birmingham. 13-0 Rams. Gunnersville, though, they get on the scoreboard. Eli Morrison finds Trayvon Avery. He puts on the afterburners. He's gone, a 53-yard strike. Just like that, a one-score game, 13-7. But the Rams, they would go to their workhorse back. Ashton Ashford, he's in from a yard out, 21-7 Rams. Retake control of this game. Then with under 2 minutes to go in the first half, another fourth down conversion. Keenan hits Christian Stinson on the pitch and catch. Washington in on the hook and ladder. Touchdown Rams. Gunnersville falls in the 5A state semifinals, 35-14, ending their very successful season. So with that, tonight's games are booked for the state championship. The Fife Red Devils will look to repeat as state 2A champions. They'll take on Reeltown next Friday, while Madison Academy, they're headed back to the state championship game. They'll take on Mobile Christian Thursday at 11 a.m.